Good morning, students. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. Good morning. Have we discussed this one? I remember we finished this.
Yes, ma'am.
To continue from here, right? Correct. We'll have to continue from here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children. So the question is MNOP or trapezium? What is the trapezium, children? What is the property of a trapezium? Is a trapezium a quadrilateral?
Yes, ma'am. A quadrilateral having only one pair of parallel sides, ma'am.
Perfect. A trapezium is a quadrilateral with one pair of parallel sides. So in any quadrilateral, if one pair of opposite sides is parallel, then the quadrilateral is a trapezium. Okay, so is MNOP a trapezium? Name its parallel sides. So you have to justify. We cannot say that MN looks parallel to OP. Just by looking at the figure, you cannot say that, this MN looks parallel to OP, so it should be a trapezium. No, you must prove it. You must give some numerical justification or some theoretical justifications, meaning you should write something in words or, some numerical calculation justifying that it's a trapezium. And to justify it's a trapezium, this is what you'll have to prove. One pair of opposite sides is parallel. So which are the two lines and the transversal here? Which are the two lines and the transversal here, and what property can you use to show that one pair of opposite sides is parallel? We have these angles 180, 100 here and 80 here. So supposing you regard this as one line, this as one line, and this as another line, this as another line, intersected by a transversal here, intersected by this transversal. So we have two lines intersected by a transversal like this. Just produce the lines, only then you will understand. See, just produce this. Produce this. Not able to make it straight, but I hope you understand. So these are these line segments MN and OP, PQ. Produce them, and this is the transversal. This is the transversal. So you can see something like this. These are the opposite sides, MN and PO, sorry, MNOP, right? Yeah, PO. MN and PO. And here you can see 100 degrees. Here you can see 100 marked. And out here we have 80. We have 80 here. So now these are two lines, not two parallel lines. These are two lines intersected by a transversal, such that a pair of allied angles are supplementary. See, by the positions, these are allied angles. See, some line, transversal, and some line. Allied angles are, like this. Here and here are allied angles, here and here. Wherein these two are the lines, and this is the transversal. If allied angles are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. If allied angles are not supplementary, the lines are not parallel. So we see that 100 plus 80 is 180. Allied angles are supplementary. 100 plus 80 is 180. Allied angles, by the position they are allied angles. Why they are called allied angles? Because they are between two lines like this. See, there are two lines intersected by a transversal, and the angles are here in these positions. Both are interior angles on the same side. Allied angles are two interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Allied angles are interior angles. There are four interior angles. Allied angles are interior angles and they must be on the same side of the transversal. They must be on the same side of the transversal. So by position, they are allied angles, and allied angles here are supplementary. That means the two lines are parallel to each other, which means MN is parallel to PO. Let me tell you once again. Do we all understand that these are allied angles? By the position, yeah, this one and this one, because both of them are interior angles. Both are interior angles and both lie on the same side of the transversal. These are the two conditions. How do we identify a pair of allied angles? How do we identify a pair of allied angles? There are only four angles, four interior angles. There are only four interior angles. There are only four interior angles. Now you have to choose the interior angles on the same side of the transversal. So like these two are on the same side of the transversal. So these two are allied angles. And these two are on the same side of the transversal. So these two are allied angles. So whenever two lines are intersected by a transversal, we only have two pairs of allied angles. That's all, not more than that. Allied angles, this one and this one. Then this one and this one. We have only two pairs. One pair on each side of the transversal. So this is MN, this is MN. This is the transversal NO. And this is the other side PO. So these are two lines. They're not parallel now. These are two lines intersected by a transversal. You should look at them. See, MN, OP are the sides of the trapezium. Look at them. They are line segments. They are line segments. When you produce their lines, when you produce them, they're lines. When you produce MN and OP, they're lines. And this is the transversal. NO is a transversal. NO is a transversal. So clearly, these are allied angles. These are allied angles. And this is 100, this is 80, 180. Allied angles are supplementary. That means this line is parallel to this line. This is the transversal. Easy to identify the line. This is the transversal. We took up three lines, line, transversal, line. So when allied angles are supplementary, these two lines are parallel to each other. So 100 plus 80 is 180. Allied angles are supplementary. So MN is parallel to PO. If MN is parallel to PO, in quadrilateral MNOP, one pair of opposite sides is parallel. Therefore, it's a trapezium. Name the parallel sides. MN and OP are the parallel sides. Please read the answer you see there. Take a screenshot. I'll give you 3 minutes for this. All right, children. Went through the solution?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions, children? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
All right. Find A. In question number 13, find A. Clearly the figure is a quadrilateral. The figure is a quadrilateral, and you can see one pair of opposite sides is marked parallel. One pair of opposite sides is marked parallel. So it's a trapezium. It is a trapezium. They have not asked us to identify the figure. We are just trying to understand what the figure is. It is a quadrilateral. And in the quadrilateral, one pair of opposite sides is parallel. So it's a trapezium. What will be the value of A, children?
60 degrees, ma'am.
Why?
Because they are
Ma'am, the included aligned angles in trapezium are supplementary, ma'am.
Correct. Because these are the two parallel lines. These are the two parallel lines, this one and this one. These are the parallel lines. This is the transversal. This is the transversal. Parallel lines. It's marked that they are parallel. Now here it's marked they are parallel. See here, this one is, you can produce it. Just to understand better, you can produce the line. You can produce a side. Produce it like this. And this is the transversal. This is the transversal. So you can see these are allied angles. This one and this one, they are allied angles. And allied angles will be supplementary here because the lines are parallel. The lines are parallel. So allied angles are supplementary. Because the lines are parallel. So these two angles 120 and A are in positions like this. 120 and A, see a line, parallel line, transversal, parallel line. So clearly here and here are allied angles. And they are supplementary because the lines are parallel. It's given that the lines are parallel. This is parallel to this is given. That means the sum will be 180. The sum of the allied angles will be 180. So 120 plus A is equal to 180. A is equal to 60 degrees. Okay. In question number 14, line segment SP is parallel to line segment RQ. Line segment SP. This is the line segment SP. Line segment SP is parallel to line segment SP is parallel to line segment RQ. Okay. Find angle P and angle S. That is angle P meaning this one. Find angle P and angle S. Is PQRS a quadrilateral?
Yes, ma'am.
It is a quadrilateral because it's a figure bounded by 4 line segments. It's a closed figure made up of 4 line segments. PQRS is a closed figure made up of 4 line segments, so it's a quadrilateral. What is a special name you can give to this quadrilateral?
square, ma'am.
No.
Trapezium, ma'am.
Can you see one corner 130 degrees? Then how can it be a square?
Trapezium, ma'am.
Yeah, it is a trapezium. PQRS is a trapezium. Why?
There is only one parallel
sides,
side,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Tanya, come again.
There is only one parallel sides, ma'am.
Not one parallel side. This because there is one pair of parallel sides. Correct. One pair of opposite sides are parallel. One pair of opposite sides, not arc. One pair of opposite sides is parallel.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So PQRS is a trapezium. Okay. Now, how do we find angle P and angle S?
Ma'am, angle P is 50 degrees, ma'am.
Okay, good. Angle P is 50. Why?
Ma'am, because the allied angles in trapezium are supplementary.
Correct. No, allied angles, not in a trapezium. Allied angles are when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal. You can find allied angles. So we'll say allied angles are supplementary. Correct. As Anu said. Yes. Yeah.
This is equal to 130 degree, ma'am.
S is equal to 130, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Because opposite angles are equal, you mean?
No, ma'am. In allied angles make up the supplementary, ma'am.
Correct.
So if P is 50, then S is equal to 130 degree, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll understand that. Correct. This happens with children. I'll tell you. No, it's not. The answer is incorrect. We'll see why. We'll see why. So, see here. This is SP. This is SP. Parallel line, transversal, parallel line. See, I'm showing this one. Parallel line, transversal, parallel line. Parallel line, transversal, parallel line. So these are allied angles. These are allied angles. Allied angles are supplementary. This is 130 degrees. So this has to be 50 degrees. Because these two lines are parallel. This is parallel to this. This is parallel to this. PS is parallel to RQ. See here, this is PS. This is or SP. This is SP. Is given SP is parallel to SP is parallel to RQ is given. RQ is given. SP is parallel to RQ. SP is parallel to RQ is given. And PQ acts as a transversal. So clearly these are allied angles and they are supplementary because the lines are parallel, allied angles are supplementary. So angle P is equal to 50 degrees. Now, when we look at SR and PQ, they are not parallel. Now let's draw that. Let's just draw SR and so this is SR. This acts as a transversal and this is PQ. This is SR. SR. PQ. Now SR, I hope we understand, children. PQ, see, I'm showing you these three line segments, PQ, SP, and SR. Now, which angle we know here?
Q, ma'am.
No, here I can't see Q, no. I can see only two angles. When you consider two lines and a transversal, I can see only two angles in this figure.
P, ma'am.
Sorry?
P, ma'am.
P and one more angle.
S, ma'am.
Yeah, P and S. No, we have considered only the line SR, the transversal SP, and the other line PQ. So here, in this figure, yeah, you can find angles R and Q. But in this figure, PQ, SR, these are the two lines. RS and QP are the two lines intersected by a transversal SP. So here the angles formed are only these two angles. These are the two angles formed in this. See, in this representation where we take up only two lines intersected by a transversal. So here we have only two angles P and S. And how much is P?
50 degree, ma'am.
P is 50 degrees. Is SR parallel to PQ? Is SR parallel to PQ?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, it's not given. SR is not parallel to PQ. Then how P and S are allied angles, but they are not supplementary. P and S are allied angles. By the position they are, because we can see two lines intersected by a transversal. So angle P and angle S are allied angles. By the position they are allied angles. They will be supplementary only when the lines are parallel, only when SR is given to be parallel to PQ. Suppose it's given, SR is parallel to PQ is given, then angle P plus angle S will be equal to 180. In that case, angle S will be 130 degrees. But now we don't, it's SR is not parallel to PQ. It's not given and it is not parallel also. SR is not parallel to PQ. SR is not parallel to PQ. It's not given. We are given only SP is parallel to RQ. SR is not parallel to PQ. So allied angles, they are allied angles, but they are not supplementary. So you cannot find S using this, using the concept of allied angles. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sanjay and Sindhu, you had a slight confusion there. Is it clear now? Okay. Now tell me, children, then what's the value of angle S?
$90, ma'am.
How? How much you found? How
Wait.
much you found? This one is 50, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. One thing, you can do it in two ways. So one is using the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. The sum of all the four angles of a quadrilateral is equal to how much?
360 degrees, ma'am.
360 degrees. 360 degrees. So angle R, what is the magnitude of angle R?
90 degrees, ma'am.
Very good. So 90 plus 130 plus 50 plus angle S is equal to 360 degrees. You can work that and find the value of S. That's one way. Otherwise, you can also use the property of allied angles. SP is parallel to RQ is given to us, and take SR as a transversal. When you change the transversal, you will have different sets of angles formed. Change the transversal. Parallel lines are the same. Change the transversal. Earlier we took PQ as a transversal. Now you take SR as a transversal. So here you see PQ. This is P, PS, R, and Q. PS, R, and Q. So is PS parallel to RQ? Is PS parallel to RQ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. How do we know? How do we know that PS is parallel to RQ?
It is given, ma'am, in the question. Yes, P is parallel to RQ.
It's given to us. It's given that these two lines are parallel. The line segments. In this figure, they are line segments. It's given that these two line segments are parallel. And which is a transversal here? PS is parallel to RQ, and which is the transversal here?
PQ, ma'am.
PQ. That we finished. We took PQ as a transversal and we found angle P, 50 degrees. Now we have to take SR as a transversal. We have to take SR as a transversal. What's the measure of angle R?
90 degrees, ma'am.
So angle R plus angle S. Angle R plus angle S is equal to 180 degrees. Allied angles are supplementary because the lines are parallel. The lines are parallel. So 90 plus this angle is equal to 180. 90 plus this angle is equal to 180. So this obviously will be 90 degrees. 180 minus 90, 90. So angle S is equal to 90 degrees. Angle S is equal to 90 degrees. So for, this is to find S. This is to find S. To find P, what we did? Parallel line, transversal, parallel line, like this. This is 130 degrees. This is 130. This is 130. And same idea, parallel lines. This is the transversal. This is the transversal. So allied angles are supplementary. The sum of these two angles is equal to 180. We used PQ as a transversal here. PQ as a transversal here. And the parallel lines are the same, SP and RQ. Parallel lines are the same. We have only one set of parallel lines. When you take PQ as a transversal, you can find angle P 50 degrees. When you take SR as a transversal, you can find angle S 90 degrees. Take a screenshot of this also so that you can see the parallel lines in the transversal. Take a picture of this one. Okay, in question number 15, draw a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram, but has a pair of opposite angles equal. You must draw a quadrilateral. That should not be a parallelogram, but it should have one pair of opposite angles equal. Only one pair of opposite angles equal. And that is a kite. A kite. A kite is not a parallelogram. See here. A kite is not a parallelogram. In a kite, this side, the adjacent sides are equal. These two sides are equal. Adjacent sides are equal, and one pair of opposite angles are equal. One pair of opposite angles are equal. See, when you draw, you can also draw a kite like this. Okay. So this side is equal to this side. This side is equal to this side. And this angle is equal to this angle. In a kite, opposite sides are not parallel. In a kite, in a trapezium, one pair of opposite sides is parallel. In a parallelogram, both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel. In a kite, opposite sides are not parallel. No pair of opposite sides is parallel. We don't have parallel lines at all in a kite. So a kite is a quadrilateral, which is not a parallelogram because there are no parallel lines here. It's not even a trapezium. Even one pair of opposite sides is not parallel in a kite. We don't have parallel lines at all. Opposite sides are not parallel in a kite. But one pair of opposite angles are equal. So the required quadrilateral is a kite in which angle B, kite ABCD, in which angle B is equal to angle D. Is that fine, children? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Any questions, children? 15th is fine. 15th answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. See here, in a quadrilateral ABCD, angle A is 60 degrees and angle C is 70 degrees. Is ABCD a parallelogram? What do we know about the angles of a parallelogram? Both the pairs of opposite angles are equal. In a parallelogram, both pairs of opposite angles are equal. Now, when you call the parallelogram ABCD, A and C are the opposite angles. A and C are the opposite angles in a parallelogram. So A, B, C, D. In a parallelogram ABCD. See, A and C are opposite angles. A and C are opposite angles. And if A is 60 and C is 70, how can you call it a parallelogram? If it's a parallelogram, then opposite angles must be equal. So in quadrilateral ABCD, angle A is 60 degrees and C is 70 degrees. Is ABCD a parallelogram? So your answer will be no, because if it is a parallelogram, then opposite angles must be equal. But here angle A is not equal to angle C. Angle A is not equal to angle C. So ABCD is not a parallelogram. You must take care when you name the figure, you shouldn't mark ABCD like this. A, B, You must not mark C here, C here and D here. That's incorrect. A, B, and you shouldn't mark C, D here. You must go in the clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. See, don't lift your hand. See here. A, B, C, D. You must go, you must mark like this in the, anti-clockwise direction or clockwise direction. You shouldn't mark A, B, then go here, C, D, not like that. You can start from anywhere. You can start from anywhere. See, like, you can start from anywhere. Supposing you start here, you can write B anywhere. A, B can be here or B can be here. If you write B here, if you write A, B, if you write A here and B here, you cannot mark C here. A, C here, A, B, then here is C. This is C. This is C. And this one is D. So see here, you started here, A, B, C, D. So A and C are opposite angles. A and C are opposite angles. And they're not equal. It's a quadrilateral. ABCD is it's given it's a quadrilateral. It's a quadrilateral, but not a parallelogram. Because opposite angles are not equal. Understood, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. See the next one. In 17, ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral. AB is equal to CD is equal to 7 centimeters. So AB's 7. ABCD is a quadrilateral. A, B, C, D. In which AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD is equal to 7. CD is also AB, CD 7. BC is 4. BC is 4. AD is 4.5. AD is 4.5. Okay. This is a rough figure, children. So BC looks longer than AD. Ignore that. It's just a rough figure. We're just marking off. We're just trying to put all this information in a figure. So now here BC is 4, but AD looks smaller, but it's 4.5. Ignore that. It's a rough figure. ABCD, you can see here ABCD is a quadrilateral. AB is 7, CD is 7. I've marked. AB is equal to CD is equal to 7, meaning AB is 7, CD is 7. BC is 4. BC is 4. AD is 4.5. Is ABCD a parallelogram? Is it a parallelogram?
No, ma'am.
Why?
Because one pair of opposite sides are not equal, ma'am.
Yes, because one pair of opposite sides, that is BC and AD, they are not equal. AB is equal to CD. Both the pairs must be equal. Both pairs, not only one pair. So it's not a parallelogram. See the 18th one. In a quadrilateral, angle A plus angle C is 180. Is it a parallelogram? A B C D. Children, this is A plus B. There's a printing mistake. There's a mistake here. Not printing mistake, sorry, my typing error. So this is not A plus C. I think it should be A plus B. I think it should be A plus B. Let me just check the question. So if A plus B, okay, to answer this question, A plus C is 180. Is it a parallelogram? You can't say. See, you know some properties of a parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel. Both pairs of opposite sides equal. Opposite angles equal. Diagonals bisect each other. So the information provided should be based on one of these properties. Now here angle A plus C is 180, fine, but you can't say if it's a parallelogram. It may be, it may not be. You can't say. The thing is, it may be, but using this information, you cannot conclude that it's a parallelogram. You cannot conclude it's a parallelogram. Okay, if the question is A plus C itself, let's just take it because I have answered for A plus B. Let me tell you both. When A plus C is 180, you can't say because there is no property like this. Opposite angles are supplementary. There's no property like that. Opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are supplementary is not a property. Meaning just using that you cannot say it's a parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal, we know. So using this information, you cannot conclude, yeah, it's a parallelogram. When both the pairs of opposite angles are equal, if angle A is equal to C and B is equal to D, then you know you have a property which says in a quadrilateral, when both pairs of opposite angles are equal, it's a parallelogram. So you can't say ABCD is a parallelogram, you can't say. But if that's all, that's the answer. But if it is A plus B is equal to 180, A plus B is 180, A plus B is 180, then you can say it's a trapezium because allied angles, these are allied angles and they're supplementary. So then AD is parallel to BC. That we can say. For this question, children, A plus C is equal to 180. The answer is, with this information, we cannot say that ABCD is a parallelogram. If it was A plus B, then allied angles are supplementary. A plus B, allied angles, they're supplementary. So AD is parallel to BC. If allied angles are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. AD is parallel to BC. So it's a trapezium. So for this one, for this one, A plus C is equal to 180. ABCD may or may not be a parallelogram. That's all. Take it off. I'll take off this. Yeah. The answer to this question, A plus C is 180. ABCD may or may not be a parallelogram. It may be a parallelogram. It may not be. You can't say. Take a screenshot, children. Two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio 2:1. Find all the angles. Try this, children.
Ma'am, completed, ma'am.
Ma'am, completed, ma'am.
Now tell me the angles.
Ma'am, 120, 60, ma'am.
120 and
Yes.
60. Correct?
60, ma'am. And we
Nothing?
must find the other angle.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
Opposite angles are equal property, ma'am.
Correct. But first, how did you start off?
Ma'am, let the angles be 2x and 1x, ma'am.
2x
Okay.
And
x and they are equal to 180, ma'am.
Yeah. Adjacent angles are supplements. Yeah.
in
Yes.
parallelogram, opposite sides angles are equal, ma'am.
Okay.
So the sum of the interior angle of a parallelogram is 360 degrees, ma'am.
Very
So
okay. 2x plus
2x
x plus 1x.
plus 2x, ma'am, is
Okay.
equal to 60 degrees, ma'am. Then 6x is equal to 360 degree. X is equal to 60 degrees, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Very good. That's also fine. Please see the working. We can also do what Danya said. Opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. So this is also 2x. This is 2x. Again, this is x. This is x. So 2x plus x, 2x plus x plus 2x plus x is equal to 360 degrees because the sum of all the four angles in a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. That way also you will get x is 60. All right. Try this. You took a screenshot, children. I asked you to go through the steps. Any doubts here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Try this.
Ma'am, completed, ma'am.
Very good. We'll just wait for the others.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what are the angles, children?
All the angles are 90 degree, ma'am.
All the angles are 90.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Others?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, children, right. So if two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are equal, but we know they are supplementary. So if they're equal, x plus x is equal to 180. 2x is 180, x is equal to 90. You're right, children. All the angles are equal to 90 degrees. All based on the properties. You've seen all the properties in detail. You should have, read it many times. You must remember the properties. Only with the help of the properties can you answer these questions. So let the adjacent angles be x each. It's a parallel. It's given. It's a parallelogram. It's given. It's a parallelogram. It was given. It's a parallelogram. So adjacent angles are supplementary. Angle A plus angle B is equal to 180. You can choose any two, adjacent angles. Any two. You can take A and D, D and C, C and B. Any two adjacent angles. I've taken A and B. They're equal. So x plus x is equal to 180. It's given that adjacent angles are equal. So if A is x, B is also x. But they're supplementary. X plus x is 180. 2x is 180. So x is equal to 90 degrees. 180 by 2, 90. So which means angle A is x is 90. Angle A is 90. but it's a parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal. So C is also 90. Angle B is 90 because X is 90. Then angle D is also 90 because opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. See the next one. Devadarshini. Devadarshini, what is the value of A?
Ma'am.
Yeah, Devadarshini, what's the value of A?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Ma'am, I cannot able to hear you, ma'am. Ma'am?
How are you? You're not able to hear me.
Ma'am?
How are you taking part in the meeting when you can't hear me?
Ma'am, can I tell ma'am?
You're not able to hear me from the beginning of the meeting? What's the measure of angle A, children?
90-degree, ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am,
Yes, why? Why is ABCD 90 degrees? I'm sorry, why is A 90 degrees? Reason? Because
Because it is right angle, ma'am.
the diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other at right angles. Because the diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other at right angles, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so angle A is 90. What's the value of X?
5, ma'am.
5.
5, ma'am.
Yeah,
Diagonals
Because
in
A was
rhombus.
equal to OC, ma'am.
yeah, correct, both of you. Meaning the Sindhu, Sanjay and Devad, not what's your name? Danya. You're all right. Because AO is equal to OC. O is the midpoint of AC. O is the midpoint of AC. So if OC is 5, then AO is also 5. What about Y?
Y Y is also 12, ma'am. Because OB is equals to OD, ma'am.
Yeah. So again, O is the midpoint of the other diagonal BD of BD. So if OB is 12, OD is also 12. So A is 90 degrees. AO is equal to OC. So AO is 5. OB is equal to OD. So OD is 12. So we found A, we found X, we found Y. Now we have to find Z. How do we find Z? How do we find Z, children?
Ma'am, using angle sum property.
Angle sum properties based on the angles, but Z is a side. BC is Z. Z is a side of the rhombus. So we cannot use the angle sum. Yeah,
Pythagoras theorem.
perfect. Pythagoras theorem. Very good. All of you use Pythagoras theorem and find Z. Use Pythagoras theorem and find Z.
Ma'am, Z is equal to 13, ma'am.
13. Z is equal to 13 units. Correct. Let's see the answer. Please go through every step in the solution. Clear? In right triangle BOC, the square on the hypotenuse, that is BC, A is 90 degrees. So opposite of the right angle is the hypotenuse, BC. The square on the hypotenuse, BC square, is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. The other two sides are BO and OC. In triangle BOC, BC is the hypotenuse. BO and OC are the other two sides. So this is what is by Pythagoras theorem. So on working this, Z is 13 units. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Take a screenshot.
Taken, ma'am.
All right. Try this, children. Yes, how will you find the value of x? ABCD is a rectangle. Okay, I'll tell you what is 3x plus 1. This one. What do you understand, children? Which one is 3x plus 1?
OA, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. OA is 3x plus 1. And what is 2x plus 4?
OD, ma'am.
OD.
ma'am.
Very good. Yes. Found x?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the value?
10, ma'am. Ma'am, x is equal to 3, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you repeat it, ma'am? Your voice was little bit breaking, ma'am.
What do you want me to repeat, Devadarshini?
Ma'am, sorry, ma'am. I need after OD, ma'am. What you said after OD, ma'am?
No, OA is equal to 3x plus 1.
Yes,
OD.
ma'am. After you asked this, no, ma'am. After that, what did you said, ma'am?
No, we are still finding. What is the value of x?
Okay,
We have to find the value of x. How do we find x?
okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, x is equal to 3, ma'am.
X is equal to
Yes,
3.
ma'am.
What is the property?
Yes, ma'am. X is
Because
equal to three.
diagonals
Diagonals are equal.
1 minute.
3x
Devadarshini
plus
wants to say. Yes, Devadarshini, tell me.
Ma'am, diagonals are equal, ma'am.
Okay. Read your steps. Read what you've written in your book. Okay, no problem. Looks like you have some internet issues. Okay, no problem. Fine. It's good. At least you should be able to hear me. If you are not able to unmute and talk, I hope at least you're able to hear me. Yes, children, x is 3. You're right, because in a rectangle, diagonals are equal and they bisect each other. See, for example, children, we know diagonals are equal. So if AC is say 20, how much is AO? 10. And OC 10. Correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So if AC is 20, AO is 10 and OC is 10. But if AC is 20, BD also will be 20 only because diagonals are equal. If AC is 20, BD also will be 20. BD cannot be 30 in a rectangle. In a rectangle because diagonals are equal. So if AC is 20, then BD is also 20. So how much is OB? 10. How much is OD? 10. So you can see that OA is equal to OB is equal to OC is equal to OD. OA is 10, OB is 10, OC is 10, OD is 10. So in a rectangle, OA is equal to OB is equal to OC is equal to OD. So that means OA is equal to OD. OA is equal to OD. OA is 3x plus 1 is equal to OD, which is 2x plus 4. On solving this, transposing 3x minus 2x is equal to 4 minus 1, x is equal to 3. Take a screenshot, children. See, some of you might be working and completing everything in the class. See, that is left to you. Some of us may be completing during the session. I am giving you time actually. We are not going that fast. So every time I pause, it is for you to either go through the answer or write down the answer in your book. All right. With this, we finished understanding quadrilaterals. With this, we'll finish understanding quadrilaterals. So let's see the answer since I think it's already 7:45. I want to complete this today. Children, so tell me, find angle B in this figure. Now name the figure. Is ABCD a quadrilateral?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it a parallelogram?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because opposite sides are marked parallel. Both the pairs of opposite sides are marked parallel. They are marked parallel. See here? Parallel lines. Parallel lines. These two are parallel. So both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. And so ABCD is a parallelogram. What is angle B? Oh, sorry, what is the measure of angle D? Angle D, this one. If this is 55 children, what will be the measure of this angle? Linear pair. How much is this? If this is 55, how much is this?
125, ma'am.
125, because linear pair. 55 plus this angle is equal to 180. So you'll find that this angle is 125 degrees. Now what's the property in a parallelogram? Opposite angles are
Equal, ma'am.
Equal, ma'am.
equal. So what is the measure of angle D?
125
degrees.
125 degrees. Now what will be the, so we found D. We found D. Now let's find C. How will we find C?
Ma'am, adjacent angles are supplementary.
Adjacent angles are supplementary. So angle E.
Alternate angles, ma'am. Alternate angles, ma'am. You can use
Yeah.
that.
You can do both, correct. Either you can say B plus C is equal to 180. Adjacent angles are supplementary. Or parallel line, transversal, parallel line. Alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. These are the parallel lines. See here? Parallel line. Let me see here. Parallel line. This, sorry. Parallel line. Transversal. Parallel line. See, parallel, because this is parallel. So this full thing, this is parallel. This is parallel to DC. So DC parallel line, transversal CB, and again this parallel line. Alternate angles are equal. Angle C is equal to this angle. So angle C is 55 degrees. See the Z there. Parallel line, transversal, parallel line. Alternate angles are equal. So C is 55. Or you can say angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. Adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay, what's the length of the line segment AC?
18 centimeters, ma'am.
Sorry, AC is
18 centimeters, ma'am.
how?
Ma'am, was A is equal to 99 centimeter.
Okay,
And
because
AC is equal to 9 plus 9, 18 centimeter, ma'am.
this is O. This is
Ma'am?
the midpoint. It's not marked.
Each other.
Yeah, it's not marked, but this is the midpoint. This is the midpoint O. So this is AO, which is 9 centimeters. But the diagonals bisect each other. So OC is also 9. OC is also 9. We'll call this O. AO is 9. OC also will be 9. Oh my God. OC is also 9. AO is 9. OC is also 9. Okay, ignore it. It's not able to connect it. Okay, here. This is also 9. So 9 plus 9, 18. AC is equal to 18 centimeters. What about AB?
AB is equal to 20 centimeters, ma'am.
AB is 20 by
Because Because BC is equal to AB, ma'am.
Yeah, because yeah, in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So if DC is 20 centimeters, AB is also 20 centimeters. Opposite sides are equal. What about BC?
BC is equal to 15 centimeters, ma'am.
BC is equal to 15 centimeters. Why?
Because AD is equal to BC, ma'am.
Because AD is equal to BC. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. So as I told you, children, with this we come to the end of this chapter, Understanding Quadrilaterals. So I'll be scheduling an exam on this chapter, maybe by tomorrow evening. And the exam will be open till Sunday. By tomorrow evening, if possible, I'll do it today. Otherwise, by tomorrow evening, I'll let you know on WhatsApp when the exam is ready. So portions, Understanding Quadrilaterals, full chapter. So supposing I keep the exam ready tomorrow, it will be open till Sunday. It will be available till Sunday. You can prepare and write it anytime before Sunday. Take a screenshot, children.
Taken, ma'am.
All right. Fine, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children. Thank you.